Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into Elon Musk's latest vision for the future, and honestly, it's pretty startling. He's talking about an AI revolution so powerful, he thinks it's literally going to break society as we know it, and then remake it completely. This one quote really gets to the heart of it. Musk isn't talking about some gentle wave of change that we can all get used to. No, he's describing a force of nature moving faster than sound that's about to hit our civilization with a power that almost no one is ready for. He's framing this change as the singularity itself, that moment when technological growth just spirals out of our control. But here's the real kicker. He says it isn't something that's coming in the far-off future. He's arguing that we are in the middle of it, right now. So what's actually powering this tsunami? It's not just slow, steady improvement. Musk points to one single breakthrough in AI efficiency that basically changes the entire game. A hundredfold leap in capability. He's got a name for it: intelligence density. Just think of it as how much smart you can cram into a single computer chip. And he's predicting we're about to make that 100 times more efficient. A leap like that completely changes how accessible AI is, and more importantly, whether it makes economic sense. And the real-world impact of that 100x leap is just staggering. An AI model that used to need a giant power-guzzling server farm can suddenly be squeezed down to run on your laptop, or maybe even just your phone. I mean, that's not just an upgrade, it's a whole new state of matter for technology. And this is where that tsunami really starts to form. When intelligence gets 100 times more efficient, the cost to use it just plummets. Musk thinks the hardware cost to replace a human worker could fall from $100,000 all the way down to $1,000. At that price point, you're not just looking at a little automation. You're looking at a tidal wave of disruption so big, it could wipe out entire industries almost overnight. The economic pull becomes, well, irresistible. So what happens when this unstoppable economic force smacks right into society? Well, the truly shocking part of all this is the timeline he lays out. We are not talking about decades here. We're talking about years. The speed of this is just breathtaking. I mean, think about it. By 2026, that's just around the corner. He predicts AI will be better than people at most white-collar jobs. Then, by 2029, its intelligence will be equal to all of humanity combined. And just 1 year after that, it's going to start solving problems that are literally beyond our ability to even comprehend. So this incredibly fast change creates these two competing futures that Musk thinks will happen at the exact same time. On one side, you have this promise of an age of incredible abundance where stuff becomes almost free. But on the other, you have the danger of massive job losses, social chaos, and people losing their sense of purpose. And this is so crucial to understanding his point. He doesn't see it as a simple choice, utopia or dystopia. His prediction is that we're going to get both at the same time. A world of amazing plenty, but one that's also being rocked by the chaos of its very foundations being torn apart. In this tech leap, it doesn't just end with our jobs. The very same superintelligence that's disrupting our economy is also unlocking these visions that, up until now, were basically pure science fiction. We're talking about becoming a multiplanetary species and even re-engineering our own bodies. Just to get a sense of the scale of this vision, look at this number. The goal isn't to build a few rockets, it's to build 10,000 starships per year. That's more giant rockets every year than Boeing and Airbus build wide-body jets combined. It's an industrial effort on a cosmic scale. And the goal isn't just to go plant some flags. Musk is talking about a permanently staffed moon base and a real push to get to Mars by 2028. This is about making humanity a true spacefaring civilization. And it's all powered by this same AI and robotics revolution. Now here's a huge shift in his thinking. For a long time, Musk didn't really buy into anti-aging ideas. But now, he sees radical life extension as a solvable engineering problem. He thinks the same superintelligence that can design rockets can also decode the secrets of why we get old. He looks at aging not as some unavoidable fate, but as a biological program, a program that can be debugged and rewritten. And that leads to this absolutely mind-bending idea of longevity escape velocity, the point where for every year you're alive, medicine can add more than a year back to your life. It raises these huge questions about what it even means to be human. This isn't just a side project for him. It's a fundamental re-engineering of the human condition itself. So, this brings us to the ultimate takeaway from all his predictions. This change that's coming isn't just another industrial revolution. Musk sees it as a fundamental test for our entire species, a moment of both existential risk and unbelievable opportunity. He believes that the arrival of superintelligence, an AI that can solve problems that are way beyond our own understanding, is the final test we will ever face, period. How we handle its creation and bring it into our world will literally determine the entire future of our species. So, as we stand here on the shore, watching this supersonic tsunami approach, we're left with this question. Our whole society, our economies, our very sense of self, it's all built on the ideas of work and scarcity. So an AI comes along and threatens to make both of those things obsolete. What's left? How does humanity find its purpose in a world of abundance, where our intelligence is no longer at the top of the food chain? Navigating that transition without shattering everything we've built, well, that's the final exam.